traffic outside, so it's not.
All right. We are live. It is episode 6 of Varsity Podcast. Today is April 13th, 2022, and we are on the season 1 finale. We just kind of, I think, are running out of a ton of content, so might as well call it a season here and then probably reconvene around college football season. Maybe we'll figure it out. But honestly, it's gone pretty decent, I would say. We've had some moments that haven't been quite as great, but I think it's been fun. So that's the main thing. Especially because we probably aren't getting really anyone actually listening to these, but they're fun to do. So it's been quite the season. We'll kind of recap some things today and go from there. And we also have a guest coming on, and we'll have a little game draft thing at the end. We'll start with what we've kind of been starting with a lot lately, and that is NC State baseball. We have taken on them as our own team, and 2-2 week. It wasn't the greatest of weeks. They got clobbered. What was it, Friday night? They lost 22-10 or something?
Yeah, they lost 21-10.
21-10. That's not great. Not what you want to see. I don't know. And then they lost the next game pretty handedly, and then won the next game pretty handedly, and then just won a close one yesterday. I don't know what to make of them because they are, 20-9 or something? 20-11?
20-11. That game was also 21-6 or 21-4 for most of the game.
Yeah, that's a little concerning.
A little bit.
But
Lou James went 2 for 4.
A decent bit, so I don't know. Good to know. I don't know. Maybe they'll have a good run. We're not probably going to cover them much now, but something we'll probably all pay attention to a little bit. Maybe we'll follow along on the Varsity Instagram, which has not been active in like 3 weeks, which, I mean, I get sidetracked with other things, and it's a lot to drag clips, but I'll try to be better. Maybe we'll hire Lucas to do that or something next season. Who knows? Anything else you guys want to touch up on with the NC State? Otherwise, we can just kind of recap the season and then prepare for next season, and then hopefully Justin will be ready. Our special guest.
Lou James Griver III is on a 18-game hitting streak. Just want that
18.
Yeah. Well,
see, that was worth noting.
It sure is. What a name.
I mean, that's really impressive. So maybe he was the guy that really is.
Yep.
We should have been on this team for. That's awesome. Okay. One other thing, I guess, in kind of Frozen Four, did that happen? It had to have, right?
Yes, Denver won.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, they beat Minnesota
They
State.
beat Mankato. Yep, they beat Mankato.
All right. Well, there we go.
Wasn't anything too special, but
okay. All
Denver,
right.
Michigan was a good game. That was about it. That one went to overtime. That was action-packed. The other two were a little more lopsided, but.
Gotcha. And I looked up college hockey because I was going to look, and then I see Boston College's coach retired.
Yeah, I know. Legend.
Yeah. Wow. All right. So that's our hockey news. That actually probably is going to be the most we cover any sport today because we're just going to kind of recap things other than that. So let's get into it. Just kind of looking back at this podcast, we've had some decently accurate statements, and then we've had some ones that are not so accurate. So I kind of made this thing best take, worst take, and I jotted some notes. But if you guys think you have other ones that aren't on there, go for it. But what is everyone do you think is your best take that you've made on this podcast and your worst? Who wants to start?
Well, I didn't pick them doing the Big Ten tournament, but I thought when I did my bracket, I had Iowa in the Big Ten championship. They ended up winning. I knew they were hot. Did not expect them to do anything in the tournament because they don't know how to play in the actual tournament.
Yep.
And then my worst take was probably Tennessee going far in the tournament. So
yeah, I mean, I think as far as Iowa, I mean, you were pretty spot on with that. So that was very good call. And Tennessee, I don't know how you could not pick them. I mean, I had them in the Final Four. They looked good. They looked really good out of that SEC tournament. But as we kind of learned,
doesn't matter.
Yeah, didn't matter at all.
Nope.
But all right, Beeve.
Well, I was on Kansas from episode 1 when we were talking about conference tournament predictions. Yep. My worst one was picking Kentucky to win it all, obviously. Yep. I'm sure you're in the same boat. That was not great.
So
I also want to throw in there me choosing to cover NC State baseball. What a sorry-ass team.
I did think about putting that down as
that's terrible. What a joke. I had one job, and I picked a freaking bum-ass team.
Hey, it's all good. Okay. So then, that was kind of a podcast take. We'll say. I mean,
I was the one who chose it.
Idea, but we'll put it in.
I should have chose Texas.
We agreed to it. So we'll say a good podcast take was UConn women's basketball. I mean, they made it to the finals, the championship game, which was actually pretty good considering they were a 2 seed. Obviously, I mean, they're UConn, but they made a remarkable run. Obviously, South Carolina was just really good, but we'll say that cancels out the NC State.
Sure.
I'd say my best take was UNC Duke. I kind of spoke it into existence. I do want to take partial credit for that because I was like silently rooting for Duke just so they could lose to UNC, and that happened. So that was good. And then, I had Kentucky in winning it all. I also had Tennessee in the Final Four, but my worst take was all my takes in the conference tournaments, going 0 for 6, which was historically bad. I picked Washington State to win their conference. Who else? Texas. I mean, it was bad. So that's what I had there. Looks like our guest might be here. Yeah, let's pop him in. All right, Justin.
Hello.
All right, we're finishing up a couple things, and then we're gonna get to the draft. So actually, we'll throw you in here because we're taking our boldest takes for 2022-2023, any college sport take you have, your boldest take.
Boldest take, huh?
We'll let you start if you'd like, or you can listen to ours first.
I'll sit and listen.
All right, I have one. Does anyone else want to go first? Otherwise,
you need to go first. I need time to think of.
All right, okay. So my boldest take, I'm going to say the college football national champion will be somebody that has not won in at least a decade, because I know a lot of people are high on Ohio State, Bama, Georgia, Clemson, but I think somebody else is going to finally win.
Jim, my prediction was literally going to be neither of Ohio State, Alabama, or Georgia wins the national championship.
All right.
I'll try to think of a different one.
I mean, last time we rode the same. We both had Kentucky have the same prediction, but
I mean, mine is going to be someone new in the college football playoffs. It wouldn't be like a team that's been there, but
all right. I like
like a USC.
No, I hate Lincoln Riley.
I was just trying to think of teams that haven't been there.
That's fair, but I dislike Lincoln Riley, so I hope not.
That's fair.
I think for mine, I'm going to say for the second time in history, a 16 seed will upset a 1 seed in March Madness.
Do you think Michigan State will be that 1 seed?
No. I think we're going to be a top 4 or 5, but a 1 seed, it's hard to say right now.
All right, fair enough. All right. So we good, or B, were you going to come up with something?
I'll think of that one's my main prediction. I'll just give a homer take. I'll say Florida State's going to win 9 games this year.
Okay, awesome.
It's not going to happen, but we can hope.
I thought maybe you'd go with like the Livy Dunn route and say she'd be like a national champion or something like that. But all right.
Oh,
you could have. But all right. Okay, so the reason we have Justin on is we're going to do a draft today. It's an NIL draft. So I'll explain the rules of the draft. We're going to do 5 rounds. There's 4 of us. We'll do serpentine, so whoever ends up with the last pick gets at least a little bit of a fair shot. And what the objective is to draft the team that you think would make you the most money if you were a company. Okay, so you're taking the role of just whatever brand, and then you are.
And they have to be in college right now.
They have to be for next season. So they could be recruits. I mean, it's pretty much just basketball that we don't know if they're going to declare.
Okay.
But if you think they are going to end up coming back and they haven't declared for the NBA yet, you can pick them. Like,
I was just wondering because, like, I was going to take, like, Bronny, so that's, like, off the table.
Well, no. He won't be next year, though, right?
No.
Okay, so
I'm just talking. Like, I'm like thinking of the future here because I'm like that dude's gonna make some freaking bank.
Right. So it's for the upcoming.
It's for next year. Okay, that's a shame.
You can draft any D1 athlete. Yeah, I don't know.
And for football, it's this coming fall season.
Correct. It would be this fall.
Damn.
So I don't think Arch Manning is.
That's who I was asking about.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's for this upcoming season.
Okay.
You get 5 total picks. Basically, however, I mean, you can go any angle you want. So you can go with based on following, based on play. I mean, it's up to you, truly. And that's why we're having this draft, because we could all go completely different routes. You could try to theme your team. Whatever, we'll probably try to put it on like Twitter and see if we can catch some traction with like voting in the poll to see. So however you think people would react and what would get the most votes. So what we will do, let me see if I can join the stream with a wheel, because I did that last time. And then we'll just wheel it for the order. Does anyone have any questions?
No.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm getting the wheel up. Boom. So this, yeah. Okay. Random wheel. Okay. So can I go wheel for first pick here?
Yeah. Or winner of the wheel gets to choose what slot they're in.
All right. Yeah. Love it. Okay. So let me I gotta hold up. All right, share screen. Boom. So I think
there's no way I have 25 names. There's no chance.
Drinking clear milk over there or what?
It's my steroids.
There we go.
My DEDs.
It's on record. It is on record.
All right, so we can all see it?
Yes.
Okay. Can I full screen this? Full screen. Just to make it exciting. Here we go. Okay. This is for whoever gets to pick where they're drafting. Remember, it's serpentine. All right, here we go. Ooh, it's got the sound effect.
Sam,
all right, Adam. Where do you want to pick?
The 3 spots.
Oh, it's flat. All right. Okay. We'll remove you. Adam has 3rd pick. Justin, where's one pick?
I'm gonna take the 4 spot.
4. Oh gosh. Oh, Beeve. That's how you know I didn't rig it.
I'll go 2.
Oh God. I think the one spot was the only spot I didn't want to have. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that actually worked really smooth, that wheel. Okay. So, all right. I probably should have gave myself a big board here, but okay. So, serpentine draft. 5 rounds. I'm just writing this down. Okay, I'm on the clock. Okay, who's gonna make the most money? Oh wow, I was really banking on having 3rd or 4th pick. Because there is a weird. All right, hold on. This is not good. All right, I'm gonna go. No. All right. Yeah, I'll go Bryce Young.
That's a solid
pick.
Yeah. Okay. Beeve, you're up.
Livy.
Oh, okay. I see. I was thinking about that because I'm like, that could honestly make.
I went to just hoping that you wouldn't pick Livy 1.
Yeah. All right.
I thought about picking the 1 spot just to get Livy.
Yeah, I see. I thought she might be the 1-1, but
Dad, you're a naughty boy.
All right, Adam, you're on the clock, and there's not actually a clock, so take your time.
I'm gonna go CJ Stroud.
All right, good pick. Justin, you have 2 picks in a row.
All right. For this first pick, I thought about it. I'm going to go Quinn Ewers from Texas.
Okay.
He just got a bag, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
Especially if he brings Texas back.
I was debating between him and Stroud, but I went Stroud because I know more about
That's a good point, Justin.
True. If you're the quarterback to bring
Texas back.
I mean, he got what, $1 million?
And he also
out of high school to go to OSU.
He also has the look of
oh yeah
deal. So okay, that's a really good pick.
You got another one, big fella.
All right, then I think I'm gonna go with the obvious choice, Caleb Williams.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. That was my next pick.
And he's in a good market.
Exactly.
That was going to be my first pick, and I completely drew a blank and went CJ Stroud instead. So lovely. I'll go Paige Bukers with this pick.
Unbelievable. That is unbelievable.
Oh, that was going to be my next pick. All right.
It just got snatched from me, Jim. Just snatched.
Beav was going to go all female team.
First ever college athlete to be signed by Gatorade.
Yeah,
I still can.
I probably should have considered that at 1-1.
So, Jim, question.
No, what? No, they're not. Oh, no packages.
Okay, yeah, Haley then. Haley Cavender. Yep, okay. Haley.
All right, because my next.
I was wondering if they were coming in a package or not. Haley, if I have to choose one. Okay,
and then you kind of scared me for a second because I'm going to go Haley Van Lith then with my next pick. So.
Oh.
Okay. That's a good pick though. All right. Jeez Louise. Okay. So now I'm up round 3. Oh gosh. Okay. Is 5 rounds enough? That probably is, right?
Yes, that's plenty.
Okay. Because I'm we're almost halfway. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. I gotta figure out. All right. Who's picked so far? What sports have we done? Football. Women's basketball. Gymnastics. No men's.
Social media presence.
Yeah. No, it's smart. Figure out. Are there any? college men's basketball players that are returning. Actually, Baycott said he was returning today. I'll take him. Saw that on Twitter.
We'll take the other Cavender.
What's her name?
Hannah.
Okay, there we go. Just making sure. All right. Adam?
You're muted.
Travis Hunter. He went to Jackson State. He's a top recruit for football.
All right. And Justin, you're going to have 2 in a row?
I'm going to go Sunisa Lee, the gymnast from Auburn.
That's actually
Livy's shadow.
Apparently to this list,
she's a gold medalist.
Yep,
so
she makes more
Livy's platinum
posts than Livy. So
she won an Olympic gold medal. So.
Trash. Livy wipes.
Okay, Justin, you're up again.
This might be a bold pick here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Sharif O'Neal.
Oh, okay.
He's got that name recognition. I like it.
All right. Okay, Adam?
I'm going to go with Amari Bailey. He went to Sierra Canyon. He's going to UCLA. He was the second best recruit in the country. Good market, big name.
All right.
God, I don't know. We're gonna do it for the name. Give me Kool-Aid McKinstry.
You could get a brand
what a name. Kool-Aid. Yes, if I'm working for Kool-Aid, that's a fat bag.
Okay. Okay. All right. It's me now. Oh, I have 2 in a row. I don't know if I want to do this, but all right. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go Spencer Rattler. I'm not necessarily a fan of his play, but he's got the name, and we'll see. Okay. Now my 5th pick. Shoot. Oh. No, I don't like that. I'll go Doug Edert, whatever his name is. He'll be at Bryant. I don't know if that's good, but he already has the name, so. All right, that's my last pick.
I have absolutely no clue, dude. I'm out of picks. You know what? Sure, we'll go Scottie Pippen Jr. for name recognition.
There you go. Okay.
I'm gonna go with Cade Klubnik. He's the best quarterback recruit.
Oh, that's the fucker I should have chose. He's the one going to Clemson.
All right.
That's what a joke.
Last pick of the draft. What you got, Justin?
Should I join Ian and just choose someone based on their name?
You could.
Yes.
All right. Name recognition here.
The coldest
to ever do it, Crawford.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Irrelevant right there.
All right. That is a lot to write down for one name. Okay. So I'll get those into like a nice formal list, and we'll pop them on the varsity socials and see what happens. We might have one voter. It might be Zan, and we'll just see which team he likes the most. We'll find out. But, yeah, thanks for coming on. Anything? I mean, we got time. That went way quicker than I expected. Anything you guys want to discuss? College world, college sports? Adam, got anything to discuss?
Let's see.
Good.
Trying to think.
We're back.
All right.
Oh, college sports, yeah. Went 2-0 in 3-on-3 intramurals last night.
That is a college sport. Okay. So is this a new season or is this playoffs?
No, new season. Started out 2-0.
Ooh.
Have the fourth most points for. Feeling good.
Wow. What's your roster comprised of?
Nick Summers, me, another guy from Whitewater.
You said Nick Summers?
He is, yep.
Is he in the building? Could we get an exclusive interview?
Let me go look.
All right. So this is turning out to be quite the banger episode. 2 special guests.
2 special guests.
That breaks our previous record of 1.
Shatters it, some would say.
Yeah, some would say. Shoot. There were some picks that I certainly feel like I forgot about.
I took Scottie Pippen Jr. over fucking DeColdis Crawford.
All right. Welcome on, Nick.
Thank you. I'm very happy to be here.
So I don't know if you can see this, but we have 2 special guests. We had Justin on for a little draft. Now we're here to interview you. We heard you're off to a 2-0 start in intramural 3-on-3 basketball. Quite the college athlete then, huh?
Thank you. Yeah, I can't take all the credit. I give it to Mike and Adam, but
okay.
A little bit maybe. But.
So you've been on a lot of intramural teams, and they had very little success. I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
Yeah,
What's different about this team?
So basically what's happened this year is this semester I've had the opportunity to be the captain and put together teams that, I'm a senior now. I've had time to build up a bankroll, so I'm able to pay bigger contracts this semester. And we basically just said we're going out with a bang. There's no way we have a losing record this semester. We have to finish on top. And so that's kind of our mindset right now.
All right. I love it. Okay. As a college athlete, what would you say if there's high schoolers listening to this? What would you recommend to them to get to your level?
Honestly, I would say just commit to the grind. Like really,
right?
Like it's gonna seem hard. It is hard. I'm not gonna lie.
Very tough.
But at some point in time, it's just gonna click for you, and you're just never gonna want to look back. You gotta keep your pedal to the freaking metal and just keep going, man.
All right, last question. In my notes, it says that you are also a rapper. Could you give us a bar, quick?
Oh gosh. Hold up. I want it to be known that I am not the best rapper in this call. I want that to be known. That a man wearing a white shirt is a better rapper. I want that to be known.
Okay. Maybe a little rap battle here.
Oh,
our 2 guests.
Hey, I'm retired.
I don't want to go against him.
Last night, I do want to say Nick did shoot one behind his back like that, and he did make it.
In the game?
Yeah.
Yep, mid-game.
How much were you up by?
We were up like 20 or 30, and I honestly didn't think I would make it. I felt kind of bad. We're up so much, so I shot it. I looked backwards, and I thought it was going to be an air ball, and it was like a straight swoosh, and I was like, whoops.
I feel like it's better that it went in. It would have been offensive if you were just like throw it back.
I apologize. I was like, I didn't mean to make that. Like, we're already up so much.
This is after he shot one from half court and made that one as well. So.
All right. Fair enough. Okay. Well.
Hey, listen. No raps today, but in the future, with a little bit of notice, you got it, bro.
All right. We appreciate it.
After last night's win, I was jamming a little bit, messing around with some lyrics. So
do you have anything you want to shout out then? It sounds like maybe you have like an upcoming album that you want to shout out, or your grant, anything?
No news on the album yet. Maybe we'll release a solo here and see how that goes. See how the fans like it. Okay.
Speaking of fans, where can our fans reach you?
Well, it used to be Summer East. That was my main thing, but I don't know. Maybe like, shoot, what are you thinking? Like, you're my manager. You gotta help me out.
Like phone number or something? No, I'm just kidding. Do you have like an email? They could maybe like social media.
Yeah, you can reach me at lump_sums on Instagram.
All right. Thank you, Nick, for.
I'll post more info there.
Perfect. All right. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate the opportunity.
You're welcome. All right. So that was our second guest. So Justin, he's talking about drafting. Now we got to ask you about it.
I mean, I don't want to get into anything too specific, but I'm sure you guys remember this. I've been talking about this project for a few years, it seems at this point. But time to make the official announcement. First single dropping, hopefully soon. It is called Lucas Diss Track.
Okay. Fantastic. And
looking forward to it.
We can help you with some lyrics because he was supposed to come on our pod the last 2 weeks to talk about his bracket and bailed on us. So, well, he had conflicts that he took trivia night over this. So,
what a guy.
I mean, maybe you could throw something about trivia night in there. I don't know.
I'll do my best. I can probably make it work.
All right. Awesome. You guys got anything for our guest? Any questions?
My arm hurts a little bit from throwing just straight strikes and darts today.
Oh, so would you consider yourself a collegiate dart star?
I mean, in game pigeon, yeah.
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
When does How Did Be Justin come back?
Episode 6 coming soon.
You get
That's not good enough. I need a date.
You need a date, bro?
I mean, think about this. We started this podcast a month ago, and this is already episode 6 for us.
I don't have, I didn't have the resources you guys have. I was a one-man show.
I'm pretty sure you had help, but
I had help on one episode.
Okay. All right. One last question, and this is how we're going to end the season finale. No, you do that first because I want to end it. So
I was just going to ask Justin if he was getting on. That was my question to him.
Anyway, is there a way I can change Scottie Pippen Jr. to a different guy since the draft is over?
Okay, how about this? You can do a free agent. You can let me know, and you can swap out any of your picks. Any of them.
I want to do it right now, though.
Okay, you can do it.
Get Scottie Pippen Jr. out there for a JUCO quarterback named General Booty.
Fair enough.
Okay. If you guys have any other ones, you can change them. You can swap out picks. You could get rid of your number 1 if you wanted.
No chance.
I was just saying. Okay. So I want to end this season by asking the age-old question: 40 nuggets. Who eats them faster?
Right here.
It's not even a competition.
When are we going to have this set?
You are tripping.
When are we going to have this set?
Next time I am in town, hopefully this summer at some point.
Okay. All right. That was
I've been training. It won't even be close.
I don't have to train.
Strategy, I will blow you out of the water.
It's not even going to be close.
I mean,
you have not seen me eat in years.
You haven't seen me eat in years, dude. I've only gotten fatter since the last time we did this.
Same.
No. All right. Well, some might say is the matchup as highly anticipated as UNC Duke. So we'll see. Hopefully that happens soon. Best of luck to both of you guys in that. And Justin, thanks for coming on today. This has been Varsity Podcast Season 1.
Hammer beef minus 8.5.
Kenneth Walker was robbed.
Beef, you want to shout anyone out?
Olivia.
Season?
Olivia Dunn.
All right. That's a wrap.